Hey guys, it's Jason the X for SCNS Live, powered by Cinelinks.com, and it is my pleasure to bring to you the Power Rangers Legacy Dragonzord. Yes, now, disclaimer first, this is not mine. Mine will be here Wednesday, but my good friend Xander, who was very gracious to let me borrow his so I could go ahead and shoot this review, was nice enough to let me borrow it so I could shoot this review. You get the idea. Also, he let me borrow his original Dragonzord for a little bit of a comparison shot. Okay, that is mine. That is mine. But anyway, everything else is. So anyway, we're going to go ahead and get to the Dragonzord here, the Legacy Dragonzord. Let me get this crap out of the way. So anyway, I got to say, this is a really great figure. I just got my Dragon Dagger over here and Morphin over there. Just kind of give a little bit of ambiance, because this guy is pretty freaking awesome. Just trying to find a good camera angle, because he stands at about 11 inches tall, so he's not a small figure. I gotta say, like I said, big thanks to my buddy Xander for letting me borrow this thing, because it is just phenomenal. Anyway, before we get any further, let's go ahead and take a look at the package that he comes in. So now we've got the Legacy Dragonzord packaging, 11 inches tall, articulated tail. But there's other articulation too. There's one of the sets of hands that he comes with, and you'll notice very accurate stickers. Not any other thing. Anyway, so yeah, the top of the box we've got a little picture of the Dragon Caesar or Dragonzord with the Green Ranger. On the side, you've got a little bit of a bio. Go ahead and pause it there. Check that out. Want to read in a different language? And of course, you've got some stats on the Dragonzord. Other side of the box, we've got the story. And another language, and there's a shot of everybody. I love how they put the Green Ranger up front. Anyway, onto this box is just really light, or I'm just kind of hyper. So there you go. Let's look at the back of the box. Look at the Mega Dragonzord there. Oh yeah. So let's go ahead and get back in. Well, let's stand everything back up, because I just knocked everything down. Anyway, there we go that. There we go with that. So anyway, going too busy in the back. So yeah, here we go. We've got the Dragonzord, or Dragon Caesar. And I gotta say, this tripod is tipping over. And stuff's falling down. So here is the Dragonzord in his Dragonzord mode, and man, look at this guy. First of all, he's got a lot of die-cast on him. This guy's got some heft to him. I love the design. Let's see, for the die-cast, these plates here, die-cast. You've got some die-cast here. The feet, nice and die-casty. This waist piece is all die-cast here. The rest of it is pretty much plastic. This part is a really flexible plastic, and Xander was telling me, like, some people, their packages were really bound together tightly, so this was warped. But I mean, if it's warped, this is a really soft, pliable plastic. Put a little hairdryer on that thing, and boom, there you go. And his jaw will open. You can kind of see the Mega Dragonzord face in there. Hey, and his eyes kind of blink, because I asked my buddy, he's like, yeah, they go down because they would lose it when he went to Mega Dragonzord mode. Anyway, the hands, they are on little swivels here, and they'll go up and down. And they have a hinge here too. Now also, these hands pop off. Now I like these hands and everything just because they're, you know, they're kind of grippy hands. But honestly, when mine comes in, I'm not going to leave these on. But the good news is you can just pop those off, because he comes with some straight missile shooting hands. Now these are actually, they're separate. They're not all together. You can move them kind of by themselves. They're a nice, soft, pliable plastic, but I wouldn't move them too much. But honestly, I figured, you know, if you got hands that launch rockets, you want to be prepared to launch them at all times, right? So he does have that little bit of articulation. Down here, he does have some hip articulation. That's about it. And these legs do pop off fairly easy. This guy comes all apart in the box when you get him. He's got some knee articulation. That's about it. One click. And he does have some nice range of movement in his ankles, though, which will let you get some good poses out of this guy. You can stand them up straight, you know. There we go. So you can stand him up straight, you can lean him over for his big tail attack. And the tail. Now here's where the most articulation comes in. Now one thing that is bothering me about this guy, it would seem like this part, I know what I did wrong. I'm gonna break the fourth wall here, kids. Okay, that tail pops off. But there is a connector piece in here that I wasn't making sure was connected in. I totally forgot about that. There we go. So yeah, now here's the tail though. And the tail has lots of shallow ball joints, but man, it's got a lot of them. Would I like to see more articulation out of this? Yes, but for what I'm getting, I'm not too disappointed. I kind of just wish it could have gone a little bit further. But yeah, they do rotate independently as well on these ball joints. And of course, he's got his tail back here. This part actually comes unattached in the box. You have to click it in. But trying to take this off to repackage it, it was very difficult and just did not get a warm fuzzy about that. So yeah. So yeah, this is the Dragonzord. Let's go ahead and tilt his ankles back so he stands straighter. So anyway, like I said, let's go ahead and give a comparison here to the original Dragonzord. And you can see the difference. I gotta tell you, having these two guys in hand, this feels cheap compared to this. I mean, look at this. Also, he's got the appropriate stickers on here for Dragon Caesar. I mean, the articulation is almost the same. Well, kind of. I mean, you know, they go in and out. But, I mean, compared to this squat little Dragonzord here, look at this guy. This is so screen accurate. Love it. And he's got a lot of heft, whereas this guy doesn't. Now, other comparisons to these guys, they do come with, he comes with the staff for the drill in his Mega Dragon mode. Or Mega Dragonzord mode. The thing is, this is the stand. These legs are longer than these legs. And I'm not sure why. Because when you try to stand this thing, I mean, you can, it tips over. I mean, yeah, it'll sit like that. But that's it. I can't get anything else out of this. So I don't quite understand why that was implemented. This base does come off though, so yeah. Here it is with the original. So you gotta look how those are. They're about the same height. Of course, this one has a little bit more. Yeah, we'll probably at least hook the drill onto this one just to show you what that's like. So anyway, let's get the 93 Dragonzord out of there. See, I took care of him, Xander. Anyway, here he is with the Legacy Megazord. Let's move this tail so we can get them both in the shot here. Yeah, the height's not too bad on this one. It seems like the Dragonzord could be a little bit taller. But otherwise, I think they're pretty close to being in scale. So anyway, now, as a Dragonzord, he does have, of course, his Mega Dragonzord mode. Now, that part, I did want to get the drill off of there, so we're going to go ahead and take this guy, Dragon Caesar, conveniently off camera, and get him transformed here. There's stuff falling. It's not a Dragonzord falling, though. Just the base for my Morpher. So yeah, there we go. So now we're going to go ahead and make the Mega Dragonzord mode. Get this stuff off camera too. I'm doing so much over here, you can't even tell. Let's see, was there anything else I wanted to cover on this guy? No, just the awesome detail on him. There's the pegs for the, it's even got the, this is actually upraised. This isn't a sticker. This is molded die cast. Love that. These are molded. All of these little details are Except for that, well, that is molded actually too. Yeah, really great paint apps. I love the way the chest piece looks. These plates here. Now these tips are actually like a plastic material. It looks like. That's my phone doing stuff over there. He does have this little thing back here which will help him later when he's in Dragonzord mode. And of course his head crest comes up and down. You want to leave it there though. But yeah, really great design on this guy. So anyway, let's go ahead and get him because we need Mega Dragonzord power now! Always wanted to say that. So first thing we're going to do is take this tail off. And the good thing about the tail is, you can see that, is one side is actually got the hole in it, so you can take this guy apart and it would actually come with it. So phone, shut up. Let's turn this thing off. Alright, so let's get him into Mega Dragonzord mode. We want to take these hands and just slide them up into there. Bring this chest plate around, and these actually tab into the sides here. There's just a peg here, but it does have a clip here. Bring these to the front. Snap them together. Take these panels and bring them up. There's two parts of this panel, a hinge here and a hinge here. Bring it all the way up, bring his leg up. You want to make sure that the ankle is down like that. And bring this up into the body as far as you can, and you want to put this first flap in like, no wait, there you go. Actually, yeah, you just want to lock it in like that. Do it the other way for the coat of miniguns. Alright, so you bring this one in. Make sure this is down like that. Alright, and the peg's down. Now I want to bring in our Triceratops and our saber-toothed tiger. So you just want to lock those in. The one thing I will say is he seems like he's a little bit, leans to the front just a little bit front heavy. It just seems that way, and I'm not sure. So you just want to take the Mastodon, bring it around to the front here, and it will slide into some little grooves back here. Bring that forward, snap it in. That clips in, then last but not least, you just want to flip down the face. And there you have the Mega Dragonzord in its combined mode. And I really like how this guy looks. It's just cool. I remember seeing this guy for the first time. It was just so awesome. Now, you do want to take the tail, and you want to just start putting these back together like this. Okay? And here is the base, well, the chest piece. I want to open this up, snap the tail right inside. I'm going to put this side facing forward. Okay. Bring this slot down, and there's a little handle inside. You can't really close it back up. I don't know why I did that. And take the stand and throw it in there. And then you can just raise up one of his hands and place that puppy in there with the greatest of ease. And there you have the Mega Dragonzord with his drill staff. Holy crap! Now for a comparison shot, here is the old one. Alright, so they're about the same height when you get to this point here, but then you start going up. And look at that, it's almost a full drill head taller than the old Dragonzord. So yeah, big change. I kind of wish that maybe one of these had segmented just a little bit more so we could have gotten a shorter staff, but you know, I'm not going to complain too much because it is a brand new Dragonzord. So yeah, that's the comparison with that staff. Jesus! Anyway. But it's still a great Zord. I still like this guy. I kind of wish I had another Legacy Megazord. But no. I'm probably going to post these guys with just the Megazord and the Dragonzord together. But as you can see, yeah, here's a little bit of detail for the tailpiece or the weapon. But yeah, I love this molded detail here. It just falls in there. I feel like I could threaten somebody with this thing. Like, ah! Alright, I'm just being crazy now. Okay. Now, of course, he does have one more combined mode, which we're going to end on. Just want to take these off. These Zords off. Just want to bring this back in. We can just leave the legs the way they are. Take the Mastodon off. And we'll set him to the side and we'll bring in the Megazord again. Put him back together. And we're going to snap his little head crest back and lower his tail. Bring the Mastodon arms back in. Connect to the back, clip them in. So we're going to leave them like that. Because now we're going to combine the, we're going to leave the crane off, I'm sorry, the pterodactyl off too. And we're going to open up, I'm going to move him back first. We're going to open up the chest plate again. And take these and snap them back into the sides. So there we go. Take it and split it. Make sure the head goes all the way back up in there and close the mouth. Now the thing about these legs is they are really heavy with the die cast. So just they will fall out of these clips. I kind of wish they sat in there a little bit better. But they are pretty kind of loose. Now when this is open, we'll leave that down. There are some little clips inside of here. You want to bring those down. They're going to go around the shoulders of the Mastodon. Let's bring him back forward. You want to take this, and one of the tricky parts is getting this around the head. You want to take this tab that I showed you earlier and bring it down and knock the camera down, because I'm really close to the camera. I apologize, guys. Oh, I'm sorry. You want to get these shoulder pieces down. Just so the arms don't go in. So anyway, make sure the clips are still down. So bring this down. And you're going to want to fit that red part in the back into there. Because there's a little opening in the back for it. I'll show you. But you want to take these clips and line them up into these grooves on the Mastodon there. So let's go ahead and put his legs back on. I kind of wish they had made these guys out of die cast, so they're a little more beefy, because it actually seems like they're the flimsy part of this whole thing. Because when you get him here, man oh man, he starts to get, you know, front heavy. So you want to bring these back up and clip them in like that. See it? That is the one problem with this mode. These legs don't want to stay. So anyway, we got that part on there. Let's just bring the crane back in. We'll attach it to the front of the Mastodon legs again. And also you can bring the tail back up and it'll actually catch right on there where the Dragonzord piece that we clipped in was. Ah, that part's just a pain in the ass. Anyway, so there we go. There we go. It's in its combined mode. Now, when Titanus comes out, I certainly hope they do something to hold this guy together a little bit more. But yeah, this is the Super Mega Dragonzord, and man, it is awesome. I do like it. For the flaws that it has, I still like it. I love this design on the inside of here. That's pretty cool. But yeah, I mean, just look at this guy. Put a little shadow. Put a little shadow on his face there, but still. So close his mouth a little bit more. So yeah, when it got like this on the show, I knew it was about to get real. So yeah, I like this guy overall. I'm probably going to leave him more in Dragonzord mode than I will in this mode or the Mega Dragonzord or whatever. But this is the combined mode, and this was awesome. And I can't wait to get Titanus. Ugh, that's a hefty price tag. But anyway, great figure. Is it worth it? Yes. You might still be able to get them off of ToysRUs.com, which is where I ordered mine. It'll be in this Wednesday. But yeah, this guy is great. If you can find him, I recommend you pick him up. Until next time, guys, I'm Jason the X for SCNS Live. Thank you, Xander, for letting me borrow this to get a review. And until next time, guys, I'll catch you later.